Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and in this episode of Star Wars What If, we're going to be taking a look at what if QUI GON saved Anakin's mother in the Phantom Menace. This is one of those times in the movies where I always wonder, what if Anakin didn't need to leave his mother, Shmi, on Tatooine, but instead she got to go with him? Would this change the outcome of Anakin, and maybe he wouldn't turn to the dark side in the end? By the way, in this scenario, Watto would let QUI GON take both Anakin and Shmi with him, which was the original deal until Watto said that he could only get one of them, and of course he picked Anakin. I think that if Anakin's mom were to come with him to Coruscant, it would calm Anakin, as he didn't miss her, and he wouldn't worry if his mother was safe or not, as she was no longer in slavery. This, I think, would help Anakin in focusing on his training and become overall a much better and stronger Jedi. Because if something is not constantly on your mind, it is much easier to focus on the task at hand, which was a thing that when Anakin was training in the temple, he was always thinking about what his mother was doing. These are definitely some benefits or pros, but let's take a look at some of the cons of this happening. One of them I could see happening is Palpatine wanting to get rid of Shmi in some sort of way. Kinda like what he tried to do with Padme by sending bounty hunters, not actually himself. That would be stupid, because I think Shmi being with Anakin would make it a lot harder for Palpatine to form a connection with him, and also Anakin wouldn't really want the power to save others from death because he simply didn't need it, at least not as much as he did in the actual movies. I don't know how Palpatine would turn Anakin without killing someone he cared about. It would just be kind of tough for him. But if Palpatine did succeed in assassinating Shmi, I think the story would go on more or less like it did in the movies, with some minor changes here and there. Anakin would still blame himself for not being strong enough to protect her, and then when he has nightmares of Padme, he would most likely do the same thing he did. But it is also possible that if Palpatine didn't assassinate Anakin's mother, that Anakin never turned to the dark side. Because I think for Anakin, having a parent figure would change so much for him. Because in the prequels, after he leaves Tatooine, he only really has QUI GON, who's like a father to him. But after he dies in the fight against Darth Maul, he's left with only Obi-Wan, but he's more like a brother to him, not really a father figure. And in this situation, I feel that Anakin having his mother there with him would help him a lot, and would play a big part in him not turning to the dark side. And that would change the whole story completely, but hey, then it wouldn't be Star Wars, really. So these are the two main outcomes I could think of. It was really an interesting topic to theorize about, and I would love to hear which one you think would be more likely to happen. Or if you have a different way the story could go, please leave it in the comments below. Have a great day, may the Force be with you, and remember, this is the way.